I feel like this team is very confident. We got a lot of depth, a lot of talent on this team, and it's shown in qualifying so far and with our first couple of trips. Really looking forward to conference play and seeing how we stack up against the rest of the conference. We make the trip up to Michigan every year. The Golf Coaches Association of America puts on a fantastic event up there. We get to compete against some of the top ranked NCAA Division II, Division III, and top-ranked NAIA programs. So it was a wake-up call for us this year. We didn't play particularly well, but we got a lot of experience out of it, and we're able to kind of rebound the following week at the national preview. Able to get a decisive victory up there in Missouri, which is great, and then getting to learn that golf course, hopefully making the trip back up there in May for the national championship. Our goals are obviously starting out in conference play, trying to continue our streak, continue our winning streak there in the conference, and I think we have a great chance this year. We're very excited to get up to Dancing Rabbit next week and get started with that. We're able to miss the first one, making the trip up to Missouri. So going to be interesting to see where we stack up this year. I think we're in a good spot and excited to see what happens. Nationally, it's kind of tough to get an outlook in junior college where you stand nationally, only getting to play certain teams throughout the year. It was nice to get up there and get a victory over Kirkwood, the defending national champions up in Missouri. Looking forward to seeing them again. I'm sure they'll be better than what we saw even this past week. So lots of work to do. South Mountain, Parkland, all of those programs are historically been dominant over the years. So we want to continue to be in the discussion with them and eventually be able to raise that trophy in May. A sophomore class is a fantastic group. Great group in the classroom, great individuals, and even better for me, great golfers. Will Burnham, who has recently committed to Southern Miss, going to sign and go play with them next year, has been an awesome get for us here at Gulf Coast. Very talented young man. I look forward to seeing kind of what he develops into as the sophomore campaign gets going in the conference. You got Drew Zielinski from Ocean Springs, played a huge role for us last year. We look forward to seeing him obviously continue to push these other sophomores and these freshmen with his leadership skills. It's been fantastic. Just kind of puts his head down and gets the results that we need. Jackson Wise from Pontotoc, a returning sophomore that was also in our starting lineup last year. Jackson's probably rolls the ball on the greens better than anybody on our team. So really looking forward to seeing kind of his sophomore year. When you talk about other sophomores, you're looking at Kyle Davidson from South Africa. Kyle, extremely long off the tee, has been a huge asset for him over the years. Course management's continued to improve. He's a tournament player. Whenever he tees it up in tournament play, it's been very impressive for him all the way back to last spring after his kind of acclimation period here in America. But very excited there. Mateo Jimenez continues to improve, continues to push this group, trying to break into that top five. I think Mateo has a lot of talent, good head on his shoulders, and kind of looking forward to seeing if he can make his way into that top five this year. Definitely has all the talent in the world, and just trying to get him to believe in himself. That's the story of coaching in junior college, getting these kids to believe that they belong, and looking forward to riding it out one more year with the sophomore class. Our freshman pool is as talented as it's ever been. Peyton Russell obviously already picking up 2 top 10s in the first 2 weeks of the fall season, and with a win last week. He was able to defeat his teammate Will Burnham in a playoff, so that's a great situation to have as a coach, having 2 of your top players there at the top of the leaderboard. John Mark Mills from Pontotoc has had a great start to the season as far as getting into the top 5. Had a pretty decent couple rounds, one up in Michigan, one down in Missouri. So trying to get things going with him. Super talented young man. So looking forward to seeing what he develops into. A couple of our internationals, Ludwig Bering from Sweden. Ludwig's come over here and done everything we've asked. He's exceptionally long off the tee, very good putter, trying to kind of get acclimated over here into America. We expect him to play a huge role with this program over his 2 years. A great young man, handles his business on the classroom, very respectful. So we're looking to see kind of what his talent develops into, but all the raw skills are there. Stanley Campbell has hit the ground running here at Gulf Coast. Stanley is an international from England. He's managed to make it into the top 5 in both of the first 2 tournaments. He was able to get a top 15 finish up in Michigan and a top 10 finish in Missouri. So Stanley has definitely been a nice surprise early on. looking to continue to see those improvements out of him and see what he can develop into as a freshman. Garner Seymour comes to us, two-sport athlete out of Biloxi High School. Garner, this is his first full commitment to golf, and the talent level is there. The mental aspect of golf is kind of setting in for him, being full-time with it. I like to see his improvements. He continues to ask questions, continues to try and focus on how he can get better. I think he's going to have a great career here at Gulf Coast. Our conference is going to continue to get better this year. With the addition of the out-of-state spot to the roster, you're going to see teams expanding outside of Mississippi and really adding depth to their programs. We've seen that already through scores in the first event that we weren't a part of. I'm looking forward to seeing some of those top teams. East Central is greatly improved. Their coach up there is doing an outstanding job in recruiting, getting a couple internationals in. You're going to see Jones continue to improve as well. Again, just a testament to their coaching staff and what they're able to put together. Meridian's always going to be there at the top of the pack talent-wise. Would really like to see kind of where we stack up against them here in the coming weeks as we play through conference events, or 2 conference events, and then host an event down in Gulfport at the end of October. So really looking forward to kind of seeing how these teams stack up to us. The transition, from Tommy to myself, and Tommy graciously staying on with us for a couple years has been outstanding. Great support for us, but it's been kind of a shot to the team to have Jackson Wedgeworth join last semester as a volunteer, and then this year as our assistant coach. Jackson is an outstanding player. He's an outstanding coach. He is a great leader for our program, a great outlet for our kids to understand kind of what it takes to get to the next level. His success here at UNA and then obviously in professional golf right now is a testament to his hard work. He puts that same dedication into to each and every one of our kids. He's always there to help out whenever he's asked, and sometimes whenever he's not asked. So it's great to have that outlet. Sometimes kids want to go have that second opinion or that second set of ears to talk to, and he's been a great asset to this program to have. Recruiting in itself here at Gulf Coast has been made easy by our administration, our athletic administration, Dr. Graham, Dr. Taylor, Dean Campbell. The facilities that we have here at Gulf Coast, when recruits show up, they're always blown away, parents included, from our athletic facilities, from Dana. When you talk about our strength and conditioning program with Coach Howard, it's been outstanding. To have a driving range here on campus and allow the kids to work on their craft throughout the year, can't thank those individuals enough for what they've done collectively for our program. And then also third-party golf courses, whether it's Grand Bear, Wind Dance, the Preserve, Fallen Oak, a couple of the courses in Hattiesburg, the Oaks, Diamond Head, all of these all these courses down here on the coast have really open arm, open door policy for us to be able to use their facilities. It's second to none. When our kids come here, they feel like they have no excuse but to get better with the facilities that are provided to them, and I couldn't be more thankful for that as a coach.